Hello, my friends. Time to practice a little cultivating mindsets of abundance. Yee! Today's topic is how authenticity can give you confidence and peace of mind. I got sober in 2005 after 28 years of drinking and doing drugs on a daily basis. I've been running my whole life. And when you're in addiction, you just don't deal with any internal, emotional, mental issues. You just don't deal. You just keep stuffing and running. And when I got sober in 2005, it was brutal because I had to look at myself. There was no more escape. And what I saw, I didn't like at all. And what I didn't like is I was completely full of shit. I was completely dishonest. I was so afraid of people. And I'd spent decades seeking validation from people and trying to be what I thought people wanted me to be for me to be loved and accepted. And when I woke up getting sober, I hated myself for it. And that's not even the truth. The truth is I hated myself for it the whole time. I knew I was a coward. I never used that word, but that was the feeling, was knowing that I wasn't being authentic, that I wasn't telling the truth, that I was compromising myself constantly to be accepted. My attempts at being accepted was to entertain people and to be a clown and be a fool, basically be a fool. And there's nothing wrong with entertaining people and having fun, but I didn't treat myself well at all. When I started to deal with those issues, I started to practice telling the truth. I started telling people, yeah, I hate myself. I've been living a lie my whole life. I don't tell the truth. I fake it. I tap dance and make you think that I'm something that I'm not. And what was my truth? What was I really running from? Was that I wasn't enough? I don't know if you've ever done blow, cocaine. But when you do cocaine, you get on a cocaine run. It's very exciting on the way up. It's yoo-hoo, yoo, you, I love 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 you, you. I mean, it's a lot of rushing and excitement, and your brain's just flush with dopamine and serotonin, and oh, it's just so fun. But eventually, you got to stop, and you got to keep it going. It's like I thought of it's kind of like stealing a jet. Doing blow is kind of like stealing a jet. Your life is boring as hell and you don't like yourself, and all of a sudden you steal a jet, and all of a sudden it gets really exciting. A little scary, but really exciting. The only problem is that jet's going to run out of fuel, and your fuel is cocaine. And you just keep it going because you don't want to crash the jet. You know it's inevitable, but you just keep going. And because you don't want to face coming down. And coming down on blow is one of the most miserable experiences known to man. You just sit there by yourself. And, some people take drugs to kind of ease their way out of it. I suffered right through it, man. And what you do is you ruminate on every mistake you've ever made in your life. And you just hate yourself for hours and you can't sleep. And you just think about every wrong move you've made. And if you've been doing blow for decades, you've made a lot of wrong decisions. I mean, it is brutal. It is an ass kicking. And that's similar to what getting sober was like. I mean, I ran for so long. And I just didn't want to face it. I didn't want to look at things. I didn't want to go through that misery. And going through it, I did learn to tell the truth. And I lost a lot of people in my life because of that. Because a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. My family certainly doesn't like to hear the truth at all. They're like, no, 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 no. It's sad. And it's lonely to completely change and to completely be authentic and tell the truth, because you lose people. You're going to lose people if you do that. People that are used to the bullshit you and who like the status of you being needy to them and having you seek their validation. They're not going to want to see that change. That hurts me a little bit. I am estranged from my family because of it. They don't want to face things. They don't want to go through it. My parents are older now, and I don't blame them. They're old. It's just they've devoted their life to that narrative, and anything outside that narrative, they just can't deal with it. And it's difficult because I can't live a lie. I can't lie. I can't live the bullshit. I can't pretend that what our family, the issues in our family and the dishonesty of our family and the lie narrative, and be told how to live when they're living a complete lie. It's just, I just can't do it, and it saddens me. However, it's freedom. When you live authentically and tell complete truth and face the things in yourself that you don't like and be honest about it and say it out loud and start communicating with people on a very deep, honest, completely clean level, it's freedom. You have nothing more to hide. Nothing more to hide. And when you're not living authentically, that's really what you're doing. You're hiding. I can't speak for anyone else. My experience is I was hiding. And I'm not hiding anymore. And I have a lot of confidence in myself and freedom, because I've got nothing to hide. Nothing. It's freedom. And I'm not afraid to speak my truth. And certainly I'm not out to hurt anyone. I need to take care of my business. But the practice of being fully authentic and honest gives me the utmost confidence to talk about this to you and let you know that this is the way out. This is the way to freedom. This is the way to confidence. And when I go to bed at night, I sleep well. I work hard. I've got a full life. But there's nothing, I shouldn't say that. The thing that does bother me is being estranged from my family and not being able to to speak honestly with them, because it turns into denial fights. And I can't make people tell themselves the truth. I just can't. But I'm at peace with myself and my authenticity. And I can confidently speak and publish some very intimate details of my life to the world. And some people are going to hate it and think I'm a douchebag and way too serious. That was one of the comments. I'm thinking, that guy's a douchebag. And It reminded me of being in high school, and it kind of brought up an emotion of like, oh shit, maybe I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Life is a mirror. Douchebags call people douchebags. Did I just call someone a douchebag? Oh, I don't know. Haters are going to hate, man. Haters are going to hate. So, if you want to live a lie, certainly these videos are not for you. If you're okay with just denying and just saying everything's great all the time when it's not, these videos aren't for you. If you want to be free, if you want to be strong and confident and have the peace of mind to sleep well at night and to be on a plane of other people that are living cleanly and freely and attracting the prosperity and the positivity and the realization of just the miraculous grace of life. Yeah. I feel graced to still be alive. I feel graced to sit here and tell you deep, intimate truths about myself. And it gives me confidence to do so. That's what I want for you. It does give me meaning and purpose to tell you the deepest parts of myself. Because that's what gives us freedom when there's nothing more to hide. And I'm not telling people you gotta, trust me, I'm not telling everybody this. This is for the people who are attracted to what I post. I'm telling you, my family's certainly not watching this. No way. Not one of them are going to watch this. This would scare the poop out of them. And I'm saddened about that. And I have to pray for my family every day. And I got to pray for forgiveness, because what does cause me suffering is wanting them to be different. And if I want that, then basically I'm just as full of shit as they are. Because that makes me feel that I'm somehow superior to them. And I'm not. We're all just on our own path. But I'm choosing to be as honest and forthright and confidently free as I can possibly be. And you can be completely forthright and confident and sleep well at night. Practice telling the truth. Find people you can trust and tell them the truth. And then take full responsibility for where you are in life. I mean, it does kind of suck to take full responsibility for it, because it's easy to make excuses. It's easy to blame the culture, society, my upbringing, the drugs and alcohol. And yes, they all contributed to it, but it was my filtering and fear and inability to stand in my truth that created the suffering. It wasn't those outside forces. So anyway, I think I've gone on long enough. That's my video for the day. Kind of a long one. But if you practice being authentic, tell the truth, find people you can trust and be accountable to, take full responsibility for your life, you can live with extreme confidence and you can sleep with peace of mind. Much love. If you found any value, please subscribe. You probably already have if you watched this far. Much love. See you next time.